This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. Authorities in Two Rivers, Wisconsin have issued an Amber Alert for a missing 3-year-old boy. Elijah Vu was last seen near 3900 Mishicot Road. He is white, 3 feet tall, and weighs 45 pounds. He has sandy hair, brown eyes, and a birthmark on his left knee. Elijah was last seen wearing gray sweatpants, a long-sleeve dark-colored shirt, and red and green dinosaur slip-on shoes. Anyone with information on his location are asked to call the Two Rivers Police Department at the number on your screen.
The man accused of trying to kill a fellow inmate at Jackson County Correctional is found guilty. 34-year-old Robert Wallace was originally charged with attempted first-degree intentional homicide. According to the criminal complaint, Wallace allegedly tried to kill another inmate with a disposable razor wrapped in cardboard. Now, back in January, Wallace accepted a plea deal in exchange for reducing his charges. At that hearing, he pled guilty by no contest to 1 count of first-degree recklessly endangering safety and battery by prisoners. In Jackson County Court today, Judge Becker sentenced Wallace to 6 years in initial confinement and 4 years of extended supervision.
The superintendent of DeSoto area schools announcing today that she is ending her career. During a school board meeting last night, the board approved Lindsay Groning's resignation.
News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall has more on her career and what this means for the school district moving forward. Jeremy.
Ken, Groning has spent most of her career around kids. She loves working with them and the teachers in DeSoto area schools. But after 30 years in education, she tells me it's time to move on. Since 2012, Lindsay Groning has worked in DeSoto area schools. Groning has served as principal for its middle and high school for 3 years. In 2015, she became superintendent. After 3 decades in education and 11 years in DeSoto, Groning considered this school year her last.
It's a consideration that both my husband and I gave in line with our daughter's graduation. She is a senior this year at DeSoto High School and will be graduating this year. And so we looked at graduating with her.
She thought more about retirement after her husband's death in September 2022. Both of them worked in the district, but Groning never considered her role as both principal and superintendent work.
Working with the teachers and collaborating with the teachers is really a profession and not necessarily a work when you love what you do.
Co-principal Tim Ferget has worked with Groning for much of her career. He says he enjoys working with her and will miss her.
I respect Lindsay's decision to retire. She's had a long and successful career here at DeSoto.
According to Ferget, there might be more administration changes when she leaves.
As far as the future goes, there are a lot of people that are working on it and looking at possible restructuring of the district administration.
For now, Groning is enjoying her final months working in DeSoto area schools.
And what I will miss most is the students and working with teachers to make sure that they have educational opportunities, extracurricular opportunities, and opportunities for travel and experiences not only in the state but around the country and around the world.
And I reached out to Stoddard Elementary School Principal Derek Fugselig to find out what he thinks of Groning's resignation. As of this newscast, he has not reached out for a comment. Back to you.
All right, Jeremy. Derek Fulsang, by the way. Groning says she will spend her retirement volunteering in her community. Relief is on the way for Wisconsin business owners who rely on the snow to be successful amid a slow winter. Today, Governor Evers and U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin announcing many Wisconsin businesses may be eligible for a federal disaster loan program if they've experienced losses due to this year's unusually mild winter. The U.S. Small Business Administration confirming the coverage for businesses seeing a lull during this typically busy season for winter activities like skiing, snowshoeing, and snowmobiling. Each business can borrow up to $2 million to cover losses. As the National Weather Service says, statewide snowfall is 20 to 30 inches below normal this winter. For more details, including how to apply and those application deadlines, just head to our digital platforms, chiefly news8000.com.
Well, I don't know about you, but today was one of those days where I felt like I could do anything.
Yeah.
Climb a mountain.
Possibilities were, well, maybe not climb a mountain.
Do a polar plunge, run a marathon. It was that gorgeous outside, Greg.
It was fantastic.
It's a nice day. Like I said, another day, another 50. It seems like a common theme. And we're going to see more of this probably for at least the next couple days before we have a slight cool down for Friday. But once again, it's common. We're all still seeing the 50 degrees right now outside at La Crosse, a little bit cooler to the north, even warmer to the south, but all in all, well above average. difference. You look at area-wide, it's even warmer as you go towards Iowa. They got 60 degrees. We've got a little weak system down there, a little front that's kind of holding right there, but all in all, pretty good. And you can see that little weak system that's providing some cloud cover. We got one to the north too, but all in all, a lot of these systems passing through the next couple days are really just going to provide some cloud cover, not really do much in the way of temperature change. But for this evening, once again, very mild conditions, only dropping down to 37 at La Crosse later on. And the same story for Eau Claire, a few passing high clouds, light winds, and once again, very mild conditions, only 33. Coming up later, we'll give you an idea how long this, if winter ever, will come back. And we do have some changes coming next week, but a lot more questions going on, but still enjoy. We got a nice stretch of very spring-like and almost like the end of March weather coming here for at least through Monday.
No kidding. All right, thank you, Greg.
Well, last night, the La Crosse Board of Education voted to move forward with an elementary school consolidation plan. Residents in La Crosse will now likely face a referendum this November on the project.
News 8 Now's Allison Fergit has what's next. Allison.
And Emily, the consolidation plan would close Spence and Emerson elementary schools. The students would move into a new school on the current Hogan Administrative Center site. That's if the November referendum passes, but there's still a long ways to go before then. Board members say the consolidation plan takes into account the priorities of the community. The plan would increase the number of students that live within a mile of their school. The board will continue to work on the referendum's official language, something they hope to have finished by April.
We're hoping that with this, as we face these enrollment trends, that we have the opportunity to really invest in our students and staff by kind of building a nice flagship school on the south side.
If the plan moves forward, Bauman says the new school would likely open for the 2027-28 school year. Coming up at 6, we'll hear from some Emerson parents who say they were shocked when they heard about the decision. Ken and Emily?
All right, thank you, Allison. Now, the board is planning to host a community workshop focusing on the consolidation plan in March.
2 of our area school districts are holding school board primary elections today.
The Black River Falls School District will be electing a new school board member. The candidates for this year's race are Gail Mitzner, Rebecca Franks, Casey Weiss, Matthew Lind, Jennifer Roberts, Amy Blackdeer, Michaela Conlonbu, and Nathan Babcock. Voters can vote for up to 3 candidates. Polls are open until 8 p.m. The Seneca School District is also holding its school board primary election today. There are 2 seats open. Today's election will narrow the candidates to 4 people. The candidates for that race include Jennifer Aspenson, Kyle Berger, Eric Grimsled, Sarah Wall, and Charles Clark, who is running for re-election in his seat. The polls for that election are also open until 8 o'clock tonight. We will have the results of these elections later this evening.
Governor Tony Evers is visiting UWL, celebrating the end of what he calls undemocratic gerrymandered state maps. The governor yesterday signed maps that the Republican-controlled legislature also approved. The previous maps that the Supreme Court ruled unconstitutional allowed the GOP to maintain a 2-to-1 representation in Madison. Evers says the new maps reflect Wisconsin's razor-thin margins as a purple state. He calls new maps a victory not just for one party, but for the people who have been demanding more from lawmakers for over a decade.
These maps will bring us the closest elections we ever have and the most competitive races that we've ever had in the state of Wisconsin. And by doing that, the vote that people make is exceedingly important.
This is the first time in 50 years that the state courts have not needed to decide on new district maps.
President Biden says more sanctions against Russia are coming over Alexei Navalny's death.
The administration looks to hold Russia accountable for its actions from the last 2 years, including the war with Ukraine.
We've done many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
Luther High School, a powerhouse in culture and academics. Our students are given the tools for high school academic success while also enjoying athletics, choir, and band. Our on-site industrial arts program provides advanced welding and advanced woodworking programs, along with Industry 4.0 classes. Luther High School is a Wisconsin parental choice school. All families who apply to Luther receive tuition grants. Your Luther High School, Christ-centered education, encouraging and preparing students for life. For more information, go to lutherhigh.org or find us on Facebook at We Love Luther.
Ruggability. We straight made that word up. How else to describe the otherwise indescribable, rugged, capable, incredible versatility and affordability of a Honda SUV? Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com calls Honda the best value brand. Car and Driver calls Honda the winningest brand in 10 Best history. But we like ruggability, and you'll like the incredifantabulous deals, so see your Wisconsin Heartland Honda dealer today. Honda gets Wisconsin.
Where there's a flooded basement, musty crawl space, or wood rot, there's an answer. American Waterworks. For more than 30 years, American Waterworks has been solving homeowners' toughest waterproofing problems. Schedule your free inspection and estimate today.
7-day-old tuna casserole.
How'd you know that?
Even my nose is strong. You need Hefty Ultra Strong. It has Arm & Hammer, continuous odor control. Hefty, Hefty, Hefty. Oh, and Toby needs a bath. Stay one step ahead of stinky.
Whether it's a bathroom remodel or comprehensive plumbing services, we at Maxwell White strive to keep our neighbors safe and comfortable in their homes, offering honest, upfront pricing on every service, all backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call Maxwell White today.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Russia may soon be paying an economic toll for the death of Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny.
And the battle over more aid for Ukraine is being played out on both Capitol Hill and the campaign trail. Skylar Henry has more details from the White House.
The Biden administration says it's preparing new actions against Russia following the death of opposition leader Alexei Navalny in a Russian prison.
I told you we'd be announcing sanctions on Russia. We'll have a major package announced on Friday.
The sanctions are also tied to Russia's war against Ukraine, and the tide is now turning in Russia's favor as Ukrainian troops had to retreat from a city in the eastern part of the country. The Biden administration says they were forced to withdraw because Ukraine is running low on ammunition. Biden has called on lawmakers to pass billions of dollars in aid for Ukraine, but the effort has stalled out in Congress. The House left for a 2-week recess without taking up the bill to support Ukraine. Former President Trump's allies in the House have pushed back hard against any aid for Ukraine, though House Speaker Mike Johnson has insisted Congress won't abandon Ukraine. He met with the former president at his Florida home Monday.
Congress is too divided and broken to do its job.
Meanwhile, Nikki Haley has zeroed in on Trump's national security issues as she tries to gain traction in the two-person race for the GOP presidential nomination.
He's all but said he's going to abandon Ukraine. That's a massive gift to Vladimir Putin.
Haley is far behind Trump in the polls, just days before the GOP primary in her home state of South Carolina. But she insists she is staying in the race no matter what happens Saturday. Meanwhile, Trump is holding a town hall and a fundraiser in Greenville, South Carolina today. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.
Trump has already begun campaigning in Michigan as well, the next state on the GOP primary calendar. Haley says she is heading to Michigan on Sunday.
Still to come, a Swedish architect got a big idea from one of Earth's smallest creatures.
How termites inspired him to develop a new type of building material.
Yeah, very mild winter we've had, in fact, and conditions look to continue as we go into the first part of March. But we do have some rain in the way and some wind coming next week. I'll break down the wind to expect it. Maybe we'll see some 60s and all that coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
During the President's Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $400 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for the best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving Lacrosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. Starting wage for laborers up to $18 per hour with a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience but a great attitude? Then apply today. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted gutter and gutter helmet experts. Our highly trained certified technicians can install gutter helmet onto new or existing gutters. Gutter helmet blends in beautifully with your home, can withstand the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Save up to 22% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet, brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
What I love about T-Mobile is that just about anywhere you go, you're going to have coverage.
Where I live is a rural area. The coverage has been awesome.
Reliable coverage is super important for me, for my business.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. See for yourself. Try T-Mobile's network free for 3 months. Your phone, our network, no strings.
Hey man, thanks for holding my beer.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks guys. I'll be here all night. See that?
What?
Hey, what's up? Not much.
I'm gonna need another beer. I swear, you're everywhere.
Yeah man, I've been busy.
During the President's Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for the best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page. Or find us at news8000.com. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Termites are known as troublemakers in the home, but researchers over in Sweden say the pesky insects have inspired a climate solution to make buildings more energy efficient.
Architect David Andreen says he sees the bugs as ecosystem engineers, creating natural climate control. He says termite mounds maintain a humid internal climate, even though it sits in a very arid environment.
Andreen collected samples from massive termite mounds around the world and used them to produce a 3D design using the same materials: wood, grass, mud, and even fungus. The end result creates unique, eco-friendly and energy-efficient designs.
There are thought to be nearly 2,800 types of termites worldwide, and they can be found in every U.S. state except Alaska.
How about that? Something that actually make termites beneficial
Useful.
in some way, because otherwise, like, keep that stuff away.
Like, bring on the termites now.
I'm not going to go that far.
No, not that far.
Creepy crawlies, no thank you. But hey, things are looking really good outside in the Cooley region, and more of it to come perhaps, right, Greg?
We definitely got at least through Monday to be dry, and even mild conditions will continue for the first half of next week, but we do have some wet and windy conditions potentially coming next week. But if you look at the average temp throughout this winter, and we're talking about winter, it's meteorological winter, and that's really December, January, and February. And really the average temperature right now is on track to be at least the #2 for both locations of Eau Classe and Eau Claire. In fact, right now February is on track to be the warmest on record if everything goes as planned, and it looks like through the end of the month. So it has been a very mild condition with a few breaks we've had with some cold conditions, but overall, and low snow amounts too. For the next several days, once again, it's just going to be this passing high clouds with the weak systems that'll be coming through. So as you wake up tomorrow morning, still upper 20s, low 30s, very common theme we've seen. We are tracking towards the later half of tomorrow, a system that'll be passing to the south, well enough to the south, but it will provide some cloud cover. And as we go to the evening hours, especially for areas farther south of La Crosse, you might get a sprinkle out of this. I think this is overdone. A lot of this won't reach the ground, but a sprinkle, maybe a shower further south you go tomorrow evening is a possibility. If you're north of La Crosse, it's really probably going to be just some cloud cover going on. As that departs, that'll quickly fall apart, and we should see clearing skies as we go towards Thursday morning, with temperatures then going back into the low to mid 30s as you wake up Thursday morning. I skipped over the temperatures for tomorrow. We all should be in the 50s 50s for the most part, even some mid-50s as you go further south too. So once again, another day, another 50 putting in the bucket there. Overall, as we go through Thursday night, we'll start seeing increasing clouds again, but there are a little bit of a change coming Friday. There's going to be a cold front that's going to dig south as we go into early Friday morning. This won't provide much in the way of snow or anything. It will turn the winds around to the north. We'll have some cloud cover come through, but it will feel a little bit cooler, especially further north you go. Maybe as you get further north, you might even see a flake of snow with it coming through too. This won't be a huge deal, and the thing is, it lasts just a few days, and then by the time we get to the weekend, we're going to see temperatures pop right back up to 20 to 25 degrees. That means probably 50s, definitely 40s Saturday, probably could be 50s, maybe even 60s we get towards Sunday and Monday too, because we do have a system approaching, but ahead of it, with all that southerly winds, it's going to pull those temperatures up. We're looking like potential for precipitation is going to be sometime between a Monday night through Wednesday. There's a lot of question marks on how this evolves as it goes through, but one thing to bet on for Wednesday through Wednesday is chance of precipitation. Could be some rain, maybe snow, and definitely some wind with this out of the south and then eventually from the north too. So we do have some changes, but that's still ways out. So for tonight, really just passing high clouds. Once again, a very mild night for February standards, upper 20s, low 30s. And then tomorrow, once again, we'll have more clouds in the afternoon and maybe towards the evening. But look at these temperatures. You could see mid-50s south to the low 50s up to the north. And then once we get to Friday, just a brief cool down to 40 degrees. And then as we get to the weekend, Ken's making me laugh here. As we get to the weekend, 50s, and then he's so excited with these 50s. Even we might get that 60 coming next week too, and then we do have some rain chances come. We'll kind of break that down as we get closer to it, but enjoy this mild conditions as we get closer to, you know, we're getting close to Leap Day here coming next.
Leap Day?
Yeah, the 29th of February.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yep, this year we got it. So enjoy the spring-like conditions again.
And Leap Day coming up. All right.
Thank you, Greg. When we come back, love can come in all shapes and sizes, and today celebrates the kind that walks on 4 legs.
After the break, how you can celebrate National Love Your Pet Day.
Wednesday on News 8 Now this morning, we'll have Oktoberfest marketing and event manager Hannah Amundsen in studio to talk about this year's button design contest. Get your designs ready. Have a great day. We'll see you back here at 5 a.m.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
The model year-end clearance is going on now at Doll Auto. We have 80 2023s in stock, and it's time for them to go. You'll get exceptional savings, plus financing as low as 0%. Hurry to Doll Auto today.
At Toma Health Cardiac and Pulmonary Rehab, we take your treatment to heart.
Here at Toma Health, we offer both Phase 2 cardiac rehab, pulmonary rehab, and supervised exercise therapy for patients with peripheral artery disease. We give them essentially the tools to go off on their own. That's the goal to the program, right? Is to get back to doing what you love to do.
Since I've been doing this, I feel great. I would definitely recommend Toma Health.
Toma Health, together in care.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet's big pet care sale is going on now, and that means huge savings on the food, treats, and supplies you need to help keep your pets happy and healthy. Right now, get a free $15 gift card when you buy select Hill's Science Diet dog or cat food. Save $5 on assorted Taste of the Wild dog food. Select Rachel Ray Nutrish dog food, also $5 off. Plus, 40-pound bags of black oil sunflower seed, just $17.99.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy in the La Crosse area.
When you're talking to someone and you call someone at Olson Solar, it's not someone in Utah, it's not someone in California, it is someone local right here. By doing that, we control the entire process. So we control the project management, we control the design, we control the installation, the electric, the hookup, permitting, and that really sets us apart.
Stop into our location near you. Learn more at olsonsolarenergy.com or give us a call.
Your car is worth more, $500 more, when you sell it to Doll Auto. We'll give you an exceptional offer for your current vehicle, plus up to $500 over book value. Get more at Doll Auto.
Telling the stories of our community. We're always on and where you can find us. News 8 Now. Expect more.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, it's time to give your pet some extra affection because today is National Love Your Pet Day.
Love it. Whether furry or scaled, we all love our pets every day. But on this day, you can pamper them and reflect on the special place they hold in your life.
To celebrate the holiday, you can give your pet a special treat, of course, play their favorite game, or bring out their best toy.
But you should take a closer look at their health and safety as well. Make sure their vaccines are up to date and double check those ID tags.
And hey, no pet, no problem. Shelter animals can always use some extra love too. And locally, the Coulee Region Humane Society offers a doggy day out program where volunteers can take a dog away from the shelter for a day so they can decompress and have a fun adventure.
I love that idea.
I love that too. I'm going to bring one into my small apartment with my 2 cats.
Could inspire another adoption, perhaps?
No. None of that.
Well,
none of that.
She says no, but...
But it is a nice day to treat your furry friends to something special.
For sure.
I guess I'll have dinner with mine tonight.
There you go. There's a plan. I've already given mine a few treats today, but I guess I'll spoil them a little extra. Peanut butter Kong, perhaps?
Ooh, I like that. Their ears perked up listening to that. All right, we'll have one more check on your forecast when we come back.
At By Goff and Rohde, we know reputation is important, and it can affect your case's outcome. If you want your case to be taken seriously, you need lawyers who are taken seriously. By Goff and Rohde, serious injuries need serious lawyers.
I've always been a storyteller. I capture those beautiful moments, things other people miss. My health took an unexpected turn, but my care team put my needs in focus, designing solutions to support my ambitions. Now that's just a footnote in my journey, a small part of a story that's still being written. UW Health, remarkable.
President's Day is a time to honor all presidents, past and present. And at King Furniture, we're giving you the opportunity to save some presidents with huge discounts throughout the entire store, up to 60% off.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
And right now, you can get 0% financing.
So save some presidents at King.
For the record, Franklin was not a president, but you can save him too. It's the President's Day sale going on right now at King Furniture.
Nice people.
Nice furniture.
Nice style.
There's no better time to get started on your 2024 outdoor living project than the 2024 Early Bird Home Show, which is only at the Board Store. Visit our showroom, explore the possibilities, patio covers, operable pergolas. For year-round living, consider the cabin room or the more traditional room. Stop in, arrange for a prompt free estimate on your 2024 outdoor living project during the 2024 Early Bird Home Show, only at the Board Store.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin invites you to experience the thrill of gaming like never before. With 6 locations across the state, there's something for everyone. Whether you're a slots enthusiast, a poker pro, or prefer the excitement of table games, we've got you covered. Plus, indulge in delicious dining options, live entertainment, and exclusive promotions that add even more excitement to your visit. Come join the fun at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin.
Is your personal injury lawyer trying to sell you a settlement that you don't think is fair? You need a lawyer who won't settle your case just to move on to the next one. Get the full compensation you deserve. Get By Goff and Rohde.
All right, another night, another mild night, really. Upper 20s, low 30s, pretty much common theme we've seen for the last several days with a few high clouds. Upper 20s for Eau Claire, calm winds, very mild for February. We might see a few evening sprinkles, especially south of La Crosse tomorrow evening. Otherwise, 50s, more 50s, and then a break and more 50s again.
It's a beaut.
I sense some consistency.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you, Greg, and thank you all for joining us at 5.
We'll see you at 6.